do right back with the part 4 on the how the black woman had fallen. Now when do right left in the part 3 part, do right talked about somebody being that was seeing God doing everything, and how that being went to the woman, right? And how he started offering the woman's son. He ain't trick her. He just offered it to her. Because he did not take away her choice to choose. He didn't lie to her. Because when she ate off that tree of the good and evil, and her eye became open, after she ate the tree, she didn't have to eat the tree, and you don't eat off that tree. You see what I'm saying?
So now Do-Right dealt with, one of his other videos, he dealt with this void and this dough thing, but you got a time period. And time ain't nothing but motion. Time is just a measurement from one distance to another. You got to have motion in order to have time. You make time. You don't operate on time, you make time. See? Because time, there never was a time when time wasn't. Or when it was. It just is through your motion. It might sound a little confusing, but somebody gonna pick it up after a while. Old folks say you find out better by and by. Everything ain't for everybody. You get what you need. Take what you can need. Take what you need and what you can get to help you. See, take what you can get out of this to help you. So then we can do what the Michael Jackson said about looking at the man in the mirror. See? And we have to look at self a lot of time in the nature of things, because everything got a certain law that it operate under. Now the Eve part didn't have the same law of operation that the Adam part had. Just like the moon don't do what the sun do. But if the sun don't do what it's supposed to do, the moon can't do its job. If you ride along. Okay? But we need to back up a little bit because see, there's something else in there. There's a lot of times we look over and we don't want to deal with it. Now when the Adam part was created, it was said Adam was given some rules and regulations he had to follow. One of the first rules he had to do was replenish. You read the book now, it said replenish. Now let's look at that thing. Try to look at that thing with a skill eye. Now, the prefix. Prefix is something that go on the beginning of a word. The prefix denotes to do over, to do again, like reopen, reclose. You're doing it again. So now the Adam part, we're given a commandment to replenish. So that denotes that maybe that being that were there seeing God doing everything was a people who was already him. See? If and God doing everything. And the new one that was filling the void were told to replenish. Y'all follow? Foot itchy for some reason. What that mean? Y'all superstitious folk. What that mean? I'm gonna get some money? Huh? I need to bathe? What that mean? Somebody got something for it? Huh? Maybe because you're talking so nasty and playing in the Bible. Well, shut your mouth. You know what you talking about. You talking with emotion. You the one getting mad listening at this. But by the same token, you still looking more than anybody else. See? That's how hypocritical people do. They sit back and they throw little stones and they hide their hand. And they be on it more than you do. Because how the preacher gonna know what's going on the BET video if his ass ain't watching them? See? You won't deal with that. But anyway, so we're going to try to move this thing on a little bit further. Now, in science, I don't know. I ain't a scientist. No expert on this. But it is said that every living human being can be traced back to the black woman. Everybody have what they call her DNA or the mitochondria, something like that. But the black woman gene can be found in every living human being. There's no other being on the planet or the earth, no other human being on the planet or the earth that can boast and that can be said about. So that lets us know that everybody came out your womb, sister. Feel it now. You produce every race of people out your womb. Now, sister, here you is, the mother of everything living. But you bite at the bottom of the barrel. And your children ruling over you. You can't control what's coming out your womb. Because today, black men still come out your womb. The last time I checked, black women were still giving birth to black men. And there's something to change since I went to bed last night. If anybody's feeling and following. So if you're the mother of all living human beings, why are you at the bottom? Why are you at the bottom? See, because what happened, when you go back to the Genesis, to your deep sister, when you go back to the Genesis, what happened? When you the living, you Eve, you the living of all human beings. In the time frame. In the dough. And everybody came from you. You at the bottom. But then when you ate of the few, what you do? You took it back over there to the main. There's a lesson in it for the man, but we ain't on the man part, like I said last session. So you gave the fruit that was coming out your womb and forced the one you supposed to be able to help meet to. see it now. Because a lot of times that black men, when we deal with black women, see, y'all don't like to hear this. Because y'all don't like nobody telling y'all that y'all out of place. When we deal with y'all, it's so hard. Because y'all don't want to be a helpmeet. You want to tell me what to do. If you eat of this tree, I'll give you some more. I'll cook a dinner for you around payday. If you do this, you can get some. You say all the stuff I like, I'll be with you. And so, when we deal with y'all, it's hard. Because y'all want to be a help me. But y'all want to help me when I don't need your damn help. Now, even in there, I'm going to wait till the next session. We'll have a minute. We're going to wait till the next session. And we're going to deal with the next part that's coming up. It's a complex issue, but we're trying to get you somewhere, sister. We're trying to get you somewhere. You just got to bear with us. And we're going to get this point over where we all can reason together. And we all can find our error. Because hopefully, Do-Right can go back and take the other side of this and show us as black men where we're in error. Because we all a part of this. Even Do-Right. See, I'm a part of this. I'm just as guilty as anybody else. You know, it's said that now, if you ain't a part of the solution, you part of the problem. Isn't that true? But sometimes, on one hand, you part of the solution, and then on the other end, you part of the problem too. And they're all of us, not just some of us, it's all of us. Do-Right talked about a science of mating. There were two other sciences in there that Do-Right ain't mentioned yet. But he talked about the science of the mating part too in one of them other videos. So I keep telling you, you're going to have to kind of study and kind of go through things where everything start making sense. See, because some of us want somebody to tell us everything. We don't want to put in the work to find out for ourselves. So we sit back and let somebody else do it. And we go there and let somebody else do our taxes, even though we got a business. And we don't know how to do our taxes, so we go out and hire accountants and they rip us off. Because we're too lazy to do our own paperwork. We want everything given to us like the world owes us something. But we got to start looking at brothers and sisters in that nation thing that Do-Right was talking about, even when they were talking about in the Malachi. When the other video Do-Right did. In the Malachi, in the robbing of the tithe, and even robbing the whole nation. Do-Right at 1350, and we're finna get out of here, and we'll be back with the part 5 coming up. We're going to deal with that last little part that we did with, and we're going to try to keep it moving so we can kind of show just a little bit. We're just going to scratch the surface. You're going to put in some extra work. You're going to look at some of the things, because everything I'm saying go a whole lot more deeper. But we can get out of here, and we'll be back in about 5 minutes to go on and take on it. Keep trying to answer this question of how the black woman can feel.